Hi, Jackie Van Ruller here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about perioral dermatitis, which is a rash that occurs around the mouth. Perioral literally means around the mouth. Dermatitis is an inflammation of the skin. If you're not already subscribed to my Instagram channel, I do post these face maps on Instagram. You can take a screenshot of it and you can follow along with this video. This whole area around the mouth is associated with the large intestine, and so your face is literally telling you that there is stress within your large intestine that is causing issues in your body. So when perioral dermatitis shows up, it's often an issue with your microbiome. Your large intestine holds and should hold all of your body's microbiome that helps to digest food and to get rid of waste and to help your body decide what it's going to keep water-wise and what it's going to get rid of. What happens with a stressed gut is a lot of times certain bacteria or certain funguses or certain things like that can over-proliferate. And a lot of times this happens because you're eating a diet very high in fiber or very high in sugar, starches, grains, and things like that. So when this happens, you get this overproduction of this sugar-feeding bacteria or Candida, and it shows up as you're constantly needing to eat, eat every couple hours. You're craving starchy foods. You might be craving like rice or sugar or French fries or potato chips or anything that's very high in starch, and you need to eat every couple of hours. When you try to eat a lower sugar diet, then what happens is that these bacteria actually send messages to your brain through your vagus nerve saying, I'm hungry, I'm starving, I need sugar, and I need sugar now. And this is what happens with sugar addictions. So a lot of times perioral dermatitis will go along with eating a lot of starchy foods or just something like higher fiber and things like that. So you're really going to want to decrease that by a lot. And the best thing that you can do is to eat more high protein, more high fat foods, and specifically animal-based is going to be best. So eating more, eating a steak or, chicken or eggs or things like that are going to be really good, for your satiety, but also to kill off some of that overgrowth of bacteria that you have living in your gut. So first part we're going to do is to find the hairline. You're going to come down about fourth away on your forehead, and this is going to be a large intestine point. So the large intestine holds all of your microbiome if you're healthy. If you have issues with stomach acid or with your small intestine, then sometimes some bacteria will get into your small intestine, or your stomach acid won't kill bacteria as it's coming through your digestive tract. Next point we're going to do is between the eyes and come down just a little bit. This is a point for the diaphragm. The diaphragm is an important point in this formula for two reasons. One is the diaphragm relaxes the lungs and allows the lungs to breathe more deeply. And that breathing more deeply on the lungs provides pressure on the large intestine and allows the large intestine to do its job of eliminating the waste in your body. Also, the vagus nerve runs up through the diaphragm, so the diaphragm is tight. It can hinder the vagus nerve, causing all kinds of issues. And the vagus nerve is where neurotransmitters and things like that within your gut travel up to your brain, and so it may be not telling your brain that you're actually full, and it's sending the brain signals that you need to eat or that you need more sugar. Okay, then we're going to work all around the mouth. And what we're going to do here is we're going to start on the right side of the face. This may look like it's my left side, but we're going to start on the right side right next to the chin, and this is a point specifically for the appendix. The appendix is located between the small and the large intestines, and its job is to store extra beneficial bacteria so that when your intestines, when you get sick, like if you have like nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, things like that, it will recolonize the gut with your healthy gut bacteria. So working this point is going to be really good, and then we're going to just come around and work all the way around the mouth, making sure that you're getting all these areas in here. Wherever you have little bumps or dry areas or whatever, make sure that you work right within that area. You can even put your magic wand right on a bump and hold it for about 20 seconds, and that helps to bring healing lymphatic drainage to that area and bring good energy to the area as well. If it hurts, however, don't do it. So just get as close to it as you can without it hurting. Coming up in here, this is going to be a really good point here, halfway between your mouth and your nose. This is the main point for the large intestine on your face, and this is also a point that's going to help to increase white blood cells, and the large intestine along with the lungs are very important for your overall skin health and immunity. Okay, then come in and we're going to be working this whole upper lip. This is something you'll want to avoid if you are pregnant. So just make sure you're working every little bit of this upper lip. This is a really good spot for blood sugar regulation and the pancreas. The pancreas points are here, but also this is a good point if you happen to get, if you have a lot of yeast, but it's also showing up as yeast infections. So working in here nice and slow. The pancreas points are also going to be really good at helping to regulate your blood sugar levels. So helping with those cravings when you do feel like you do need to eat sugar or starches. So move nice and slowly in here, working this whole area. Notice where it's tender or zingy or stuck. Those are all areas that are showing you where it needs extra love and attention. And again, make sure that you are at least circling all the little bumps that you have on your face, all the dry areas, all the areas that tend to be itchy. Coming in and working underneath the mouth. Now we're going to the side of the chin on the left-hand side, and this is where the descending colon twists, turns, and narrows into the sigmoid colon. So make sure you work this a really good, because this has to do a lot with your gut microbiome as well. Coming up and working all the way down the chin. This is something you can do up to 4 times a day, and I would actually recommend that you do that until your perioral dermatitis is gone. This is a great way to keep your skin hydrated and cleaned as well without using products. And then as always, we're going to work around the ears. One other thing that you're going to look at, oops, and I forgot one point on here, I'm going to get that really quick, is the stomach point. So in line with the bottom of the nose, directly over the smile line on the left-hand side of the face is the stomach. If you don't have enough stomach acid, you can also disrupt your gut microbiome, because some of the bacteria or parasites or things like that that you eat in your food don't get killed if you don't have enough stomach acid. And so those can get into your small intestine and your large intestine and cause all kinds of problems. Okay, then we're going to finish up around the ears. One other thing that you may want to look into is oxalates. Oxalates are something that can cause skin rashes, and they're something that are found in a lot of things that are supposedly healthy for your body, or that we've been told are healthy. Things like potatoes, sweet potatoes, almonds, spinach, Swiss chard, chocolate, particularly dark chocolate. So you may want to look up oxalates and see if you're eating any really high oxalate foods. Oxalates are things that can build up in your body over time, and so they won't affect you immediately. Your body's able to store them and do, kind of keep it from your circulation. But if you're eating a very high oxalate diet, eventually it'll come out either in your joints with arthritis or rheumatoid arthritis, or it might come out in your skin as skin rashes or as a kidney stone or as brain fog. There's many different ways that oxalates can affect your body. So I would look in that as well and make sure you're not eating any high oxalate foods. All right, I hope this helps. This is something you're going to want to do regularly. Like I said, I would recommend this 4 times a day at first. Wait till your symptoms start to subside. Definitely follow some of those dietary guidelines. See if that doesn't help with improving your perioral dermatitis. Please keep me updated. Let me know in the comments below how it felt, what you noticed, and as always, pass this along to friends or family members who can be helped with it today. Thanks for watching. I will see you soon.